Hi there, budding engravers in the world. It's Lesley Pyke again, and I haven't made a video for a long time. So I've got a couple of little pieces that I've got to touch up and complete, so I thought I'd share them with you. Quite simply, the first one is a little perfume bottle. I've taped the top so that the bits of glass dust don't go inside the bottle. And I've already sandblasted the initial. You can just see. There you go. And then I'm going to add a few simple little flowers, which I have very roughly drawn on there. And then after that, I have, hold on a second, a little loving cup which I've already sandblasted with some lettering and drawn a very simple little design that I'm going to hand engrave. So you get the combination of sandblasting and hand engraving. As usual, it's really important to make sure that the dust doesn't get in your nose and your eyes. So I use a very simple disposable mask. This one has got ties. You get the ones that go behind your ears. Or there's several masks on the market. I also have a dust extractor, which is behind me there. Not everyone's got one of those, but as long as you have a mask, it does help a lot. And plus I use water, and water will turn that dust into a slippery slurry that doesn't float about the air so much. Okay, and then also I wear glasses for engraving, but if you don't wear glasses, it's still a good idea to also wear the headband magnifiers or any magnification that stops the strain on your eyes. And also, of course, it protects your eyes from any little flying bits of dust, wet or dry. The drill that I'm going to use is a little micromotor. It's very efficient. It's a fantastic tool, and it's very easy to change the burrs. You will see a close-up of that as I'm working. Should I decide to really get stuck into a nice thick piece of crystal, then I use something like this. This is my heavy-duty flexible drive drill. Easy to change the burrs again. You can see I've got a nice big wheel, diamond coated wheel on there, and then I can carve through layers of coloured crystal with this with ease and grace, and it just goes on and on and on like a good old workhorse. This is nearly 30 years old. It's a dental technician piece of equipment. I hope you enjoy my demonstration. Don't forget you can visit my website, lesleypyke.com. And also, if you have questions, like so many people do, because I get emails from all over the world every single day, people asking about equipment and how to use it, do pop along to Facebook. There is my personal page, which keeps you up to date with what I'm doing, and also a link there to Lesley, I think I call it Lesley's Engraving Club. And in that club are people from all over the world who's sharing pictures and asking questions, answering questions. Everything's there in one place. So do join in.